Hi there, I'm Teaspoon, and this is TaskSpoon, the series where I pioneer my own path progressing an Old School RuneScape Iron Man account. The goal? To complete the collection log. The catch? I have to do it one randomly generated task at a time. Welcome to TaskSpoon. In the last episode, I had a task to catch a big swordfish, which we finally did after almost 44 hours of fishing. I then got a tithe farm task to buy the Gricoler's can, which allowed me to start training my farming. After training to 34 farming and doing a few hours of tithe farm, we bought the can. And lastly, we rolled another Wintertodt task. I would just like everyone to know, I don't even know when I'm going to put this in, but I needed to do some more editing, and I decided to go fishing, and I got another big swordfish in like 80 more fish. So now I'm just sad, and I hate this game sometimes. Did you guys know that if you refuse to kiss the frog princess, but you still talk to her and then say no, she turns you into a frog and puts you in frog hell? I didn't know that. I was curious, and yeah, you have to apologize, and then you don't get the thing. You just waste your time. So, yeah. I am finally finished editing and uploading the video and making the thumbnail and uploading the thumbnail. So I'm going to go back to doing my tasks. Well, actually, I am 12k away. So I'm going to get this fishing level just because... Actually, it's actually kind of a big one because the next level I'll be able to fish sharks. So, yeah, I'm going to get the fishing level. Then I'm going to go back to my task, which is Wintertodt. Hey, 76 fishing. Heck yeah. Okay, here we are back at Wintertodt, actually playing the game. Finally found a world that there's no one on. Turns out, kind of hard to find a solo world. But yeah, here we go. I'm going to, again, be soloing Wintertodt for the unique, and I figured I'll use this time to do a little bit of a... Oh my goodness. I am wearing my warm clothes. That just hurt. Jeez. Yeah, I'm going to use this time to ramble a little bit about what my plans are for this episode. But first, I'm going to get the solo sort of set up. I'm going to get it to below 10 energy so I'm not dying. And then I will come back and do my little ramble. So yeah, I'll see you when that happens. So here we are, I've got the solo method set up. Again, you want it under 10% health, and then he stops doing the, whatever it is, the, like, thing that it seeps, the cold seeps into your whatever and does damage. He'll still do some of the other special attacks you have to watch out for, but you just wait until it heals to about 9 or 10%, and then light it, and then dump, and then repeat, let it heal back up, etc. I'm not going to go over that again, but that's more or less what I'm doing. And now I'm going to ramble about what my plans are for the rest of this video. So this series has been sort of my return to content creation. I took a more or less indefinite break from streaming, and ever since then really haven't done much content, and this was sort of my way of getting back into it, both in terms of making the content, editing the content, etc. And I'm really enjoying the series so far. And the reason I'm sort of saying this is because this is the 10th episode of the series, and that was sort of my goal when I started it. I wanted to get to... Oh, I didn't dodge that. Cool. I wanted to get to 10 episodes in the series because, for those of you that don't know, YouTube does this thing where it sort of compares your videos when you post them. Wow, I'm getting destroyed. I hope I have enough food for this. It compares your videos when you post them to the last 10 videos that you posted. And I kind of thought it'd be interesting to have all 10 of those videos be from this series, so I can sort of compare them to each other and have relevant data points. And this is the 10th episode. This is it. This is my goal. And I recently hit 100 subscribers, which I'm happy about. Sorry, someone came to my room while I was recording, but yeah, this is the 10th video in the series, and I've got a lot of really good feedback from you guys. It's nice to hear that you guys are appreciating the series and you're enjoying it and find it entertaining, whatever. So that's awesome. Yeah, so 10th episode, gonna try and do something to make it a little bit special, you know? I want to make it, this is the milestone I wanted to hit. and I want to do something for that milestone. So here is my plan. For this episode, I'm going to do some medium tasks. I have created a temporary copy of my task generator spreadsheet thing, and I'm going to just pretend like I'm going to just fill in all of the easy tasks in the spreadsheet, because you can just mark down the one that you've already done. And so I'm going to mark it as if I've completed all the medium one or all the easy ones, so that when I generate a new task, it gives me a medium one because it thinks I've done all the easies already. And I'm just going to do a couple medium tasks. It might take a really long time. They might be really hard, but I think it'll be a little bit extra spiciness, you know? So after this task, obviously I've already rolled this task, so I'm just going to do it. And this will give me some, some good time to sort of set everything up and rethink my decision and maybe end up not doing it. But yeah, I think I'm going to do this task, and then the next task I roll is going to be a medium task, and then depending on how long that takes, I might roll another medium task for the video. I don't know. It all depends on what task I get. I do want this video to be a little bit longer than usual, but yeah, we're gonna see where it goes. Could be fun. Also, like I mentioned before, I've been getting a lot of really good feedback on the videos, both people I know in real life and people that watched me before when I did other content, people that found me through this series. You know, everyone's been very supportive, and I thank you for that. I love reading comments, whether it's tile comments, which I will still do, by the way. You can still leave one comment per video of a location for a tile, a color for a tile marker, and a label, what you want me to label it. So please do that. I find them very fun and entertaining, and excuse me, really helps with the videos. So if you can do that, that's great. Or just leave a comment saying something you liked, or just in general, that's awesome. Subscribe, like, all that good stuff. And yeah, I will do this task. I probably won't show much more because I'm just going to be going back and forth doing the same thing. But there was my ramble, and we'll get on with the video. So, unfortunately, as you can see up here, I only have 17 health. Apparently I didn't quite bring enough food. Now that I have more hit points, it hit, because the damage it does is based off your max health. And so, now that I have a bit more hit points, it's doing a bit more damage, so I'll need to bring more food for the next one. But it doesn't really matter. I can just finish the game at the points that I'm at now. And oh god, see, that's what I'm afraid of. I could just die, and it'd be a very sad place to lose my hardcore just because I'm trying to finish a Wintertodt game. But you know what? I'm gonna risk it to try and finish this, and yeah, hopefully I don't die, and I'll just get a crate with however many points that I got. And yeah, hopefully we get a unique from it, or I'll just do another solo afterwards. I will keep recording in case I do die because it'll be funny. I won't even be mad. You know, I'm risking it. This is me acknowledging the fact that I'm risking it. And if that's how I go out, if the RuneScape gods don't want me to live, that's just the way that it is, you know? And would you look at that? The RuneScape gods did not want me to die. Got a crate. Let's go open it. Now, there is a reasonable chance that I do, in fact, get one of the uniques from this, mostly because burnt pages count as unique. And they're pretty common. I assume that's what I'm going to get. It's more likely I get just some burnt pages than any of the other things. But yeah, should get something here, I hope. Oh, didn't get anything. Alright, we'll do another one. I spent about 10 minutes hopping worlds trying to find an empty world for a solo, and every single world had people in it. So I found one with just one other guy that we're going to duo, unfortunately, but doesn't really matter. I said I'm allowed to do stuff like this as a group, so technically I could go to the mass world, but I'm trying to keep it as pure as possible. Either way, doing my next game, I'll let you know when I finish, and we'll see if I can get the drop. Well, same situation here. Got 10 health left. Could die at any moment. Just sort of hoping that the RNG gods look down upon me favorably, and I don't die to mechanics. Would be embarrassing. One thing to die to just random damage, another to die to avoidable damage. And hardcore status lives another day. Also, shout out to this guy. Don't know him, just met him, but he was nice, so yeah. Yeah, let's open the crate and get some burnt pages. Really, nothing. Alright, we'll go again. Alright, just about to end the third, I think, game of Wintertodt on this task. 9,500 points, which is, I think, better than the last couple times, so hopefully I get the thing this time. I feel like this time I'm not even going to get the burnt pages. I'm going to get one of the pyro pieces. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Hey! I'm so good at RuneScape sometimes. Holy crap. Nice. Alright, we're done. I would also like to point out, look at this loot. 2 Raynars, 2 Willows, 2 Yews, Snapegrass, 11k, Pyromancer Garb, another Tort. That was a great chest. So, we're going to complete the Wintertodt task on my real spreadsheet here. And then, I'm going to go over to this spreadsheet. As you can see, 100% done. I just went into the easy tier and marked them all as complete. So, again, this is not mine. I'm just going to try and get a medium task here that isn't terrible. So, yeah, wish me luck. 1 unique from Shades of Mort'ton. Okay, sure. In order to access the Shades of Mort'ton minigame, you first need to do the quest Shades of Mort'ton, which I have all of the requirements for. So I'm going to make my way over there with the items and do the quest. Then we will play the minigame, and by play the minigame I mean, I don't actually remember what you do. Pretty sure you just fix walls or kill shades for a while, get your points up or whatever, and then it lets you use the thing on the thing, which gives you the better thing, which you put on the logs, and then you get the shade remains, you burn them, and then you get keys or something. I don't know. I'll figure that part out when I get there. First, I need to do the quest. Well, got all the items and made it to the start of Shades of Mort'ton. Gonna go and do that first, and then we'll move on from there. Oh, I didn't realize that was it. Okay, well, I'm done. I thought it was going to be a lot longer than that, but we did it, and let's do the minigame. In order to get into the catacombs, you have to have one of the keys, which I got from burning the shade during the quest, and then I did a few more, got a bit more sanctity by repairing the wall and killing a couple shades, took the remains, got a few more keys. We're going to go in there. I don't really want the bronze ones as much, so I'll probably be killing the next tier. I forget what they're called, like fringe shades in the future for my next keys. But yeah. And we open this. Yeah, okay, so this is what we want to do. And one more, and okay. So what you can get is, hopefully these guys don't attack me, mini games, Shades of Mort'ton. You can get all the locks. These are the bronze chests, so I can get the bronze locks. Most likely probably going to get Fine Cloth as my first one, but the locks are cool because they help me during the mini game because they can hold more shade remains. Anything else, I don't even know what I can get, really. I haven't looked at the drop rate, but probably just going to go for Fine Cloth or Bronze Locks. I have acquired many more keys, and most of them being higher level ones. I will do the bronze ones first. I've looked at the drop rate. Pretty much it's just better stuff comes from the higher level chests. That simple. Each time you can go to the next section, there's a higher level shade that gives better remains, that you have to use better logs, you get better keys. It all makes sense, but for now, I'm just going to use these ones and hope I get the thing. Oh, well, I got the Flamtear bag. Yeah, cool. That was not very difficult for a medium task, I will say. So, we're back on the temporary spreadsheet, where I'm just going to complete it so I can roll another one. And just going to complete it so I can roll another one. There we go. And I'm also going to go to my spreadsheet and just mark down that I've done one of those, just because, you know, that's the only way I can get it to do that. And we'll generate a new task on my medium spreadsheet. Oh, that's not the medium one. This is the medium one. And generate a new task. Get a celestial ring. Okay. The celestial ring is from the Shooting Stars minigame. You have to go find the shooting stars around Gielinor and mine it, and you get stardust, and then you buy the ring from the guy in the mining guild, or buy the mining guild with the stardust. And then it does some things where It has a chance to give you an extra ore up to adamantite. I don't know. It's not super useful. It does give a +4 mining boost, even if you don't charge it. So it is good for mining, but I don't really have a need for it. Either way, gonna go and do it. Alright, I joined the Shooting Star clan chat, whatever thing, and right away someone said there was one I could mine. So here I am. Gonna go ahead and AFK here until it's gone. First star only got 144, but right away there's another one, and yeah, gonna do the same thing. I'm at the 3rd star now. I'm at 318 Stardust, and it's actually tier 5, so I need 50 mining, and I'm 1,000 XP away, so I'm just trying to get it, but I mean, by the time I get it, it's gonna be tier 4, but I'm still trying, okay. I think this is maybe my 7th star. I've kind of lost track now, but this is nice and AFK. I'm doing a couple other things, so it's kind of nice to have some downtime watching a show. So yeah, this is fine. Well, I had to go to the store in the middle of mining that star, but I think when I log in, when I log in, I should have 2,000 Stardust. Yay, let's go buy the ring. So I believe it is this dwarf that I just have to talk to, and I think he has to like tell me, oh yeah, no, I just go to trade. There we go. Buy Celestial Ring uncharged, and we did it. Pog. So again, I marked it down on my spreadsheet as the medium task complete, and I'm gonna go over here and complete it as well, so we can roll another medium task to do. A lava staff upgrade kit. I have no idea what that is. So the lava staff upgrade kit is bought from the Last Man Standing shop, which is the PvP Battle Royale minigame that Jagex introduced out at Feryx Enclave. I have never played LMS, nor have I really PK'd ever. So this could be interesting. This is actually sort of what I was hoping for when I was going to roll a slightly harder task, because this is actually difficult. I don't know how to PK. I really don't. And I'm going to be struggling, and I'm going to record it, and it's going to be funny. I made my way over to Last Man Standing, and I went to go change worlds to join a Last Man Standing world. And I noticed that the only 2 LMS competitive worlds are in the UK and in Australia. So I think I'm going to be on Australian for today and play on the worst ping that I can even imagine. Okay, so my plan is that I'm going to record everything, and then I'm going to cut out all the boring parts or unfunny parts and put it in the video. So I've never played LMS before. I've seen people play LMS, and it's not, it's not crazy complicated or anything. You just got to know how to PK, which I don't know how to do. So yeah, we'll figure it out, and hopefully I can get some points. Because I can't commentate and PK at the same time, I decided to do some post-commentary analysis on my games, so the first thing I did was equip my Rune crossbow without equipping my shield, instead opting to use my Dragon Defender. I noticed the person that I was going to attack was wearing a whip, so I put on Protect from range. I then tried to attack him when I realized that I had always right-click on for my player attack options. After fumbling to change my attack options and rapidly clicking my opponent, I realized that somebody else had decided to attack him. I then found the next closest opponent and attacked him instead. Noticing he was wearing robes, I turned on Protect from Magic, not realizing he was wearing a Rune crossbow where he hit me with range. I then correctly changed my overhead prayers to pray range when he switched to magic, hit me for a 22 and caught a freeze. Noticing he was running straight at me, I tried to change to pray melee, only to be a tick late on his DDS spec. I then whipped a 0 on his pray melee as he switched to a Rune crossbow, hit me once, and ran out of range. It was at this point that I remembered to drink my super combat for the first time. I continued to spam click him with my whip equip, not realizing that I was frozen for another 9 seconds. I then correctly switched to Protect from Magic as he swapped to full robes, only to switch to pray range 1 tick later, only to have him come and staff bash me. I then managed to whip him on his pray range and Mystic Robe top only to hit a 0, followed by me switching to pray range for his magic attack. I then equipped my Crystal Shield for the first time in the fight with my Rune crossbow to try and hit him on his pray range, where I continued the trend of changing to Prey Melee one tick late for his DDS specs. Instead of changing attack styles, I then opted to just put on Rigor and hit him on Prey range. He then proceeded to bolt me once, freeze me, and then bolt me again, all without me even considering changing my protection prayer. Instead, I decided to put on my whip and my defender, change to Eagle Eye for a tick, change to Augury even though I haven't used magic a single time in this fight, before finally changing to Piety. When I whip a 0 on his Prey range, he then hit me for a 20 even though I was praying melee on his DDS spec. I then swap to Protect from Magic as he goes to bolt me, and I whip him for a 42. I swap to Prey range as he goes to freeze me again. I then swap to Prey Mage as he hits me with a whip. I whip him a 21 through his Protect from Melee. We both take a step back to change to our Rune Crossbows, where I opt again to use the Dragon Defender as my shield. And both swap to Prey range one tick late. I actually remembered to swap to Rigor for my bolts. But then I put on Protect from Melee when he goes to use magic. I can't even begin to explain what I do here. I swap to my whip and my crystal shield. Realizing I still want my Dragon Defender on, I put on my Mystic Robe bottoms and my Dragon Defender. Putting back on my plate legs, I click on the opponent and whip a 0 on his Prey Melee. He switches to his robes, where I managed to whip him a 19. I then managed to switch to Protect from Magic so late that he had already fully switched to his range gear before it came out. I then switched to my trusty Rune Crossbow Dragon Defender combo and managed to hit him through his Prey range. It was at this point I realized that they gave us ranging potions as well and decided to take a sip of one of those. He then tried to fake me out to get me to change to Protect from Magic by switching to full robes, but I didn't even notice, so I correctly prayed range against his bolt. Noticing him switching gear this time, I changed to Protect from Magic, again one tick late for his attack. He then splashed twice on me as I managed to actually hit him through his Prey range. He then walked up to whip me, so I went for a whip of my own, only to have him change to a Rune Crossbow and try and hit me with an Ice Barrage. I decided that this was my chance to go in for some DDS specs, even though he was on Prey Melee. Only remembering to switch to Piety after using 2 of my specs. I then poked him once with the Dragon Dagger, forgetting to click the special attack bar, and then specced him again, all of which has been on his Prey Melee. At this point he froze me, and I remembered I'm actually allowed to change attack styles, so I put back on my Rune Crossbow, still keeping on the Dragon Defender. He then caught a freeze to stand under me and eat, while I decided to spam click attack him even though I couldn't reach him, instead of eating as well, only to end up bolting him on his Prey range. At this point I had really started to panic, as he whipped me on my Prey Magic, and then bolted me on my Prey Melee. I then successfully prayed against his DDS spec, where he hit me anyway. I then changed to Protect from range, only to have him whip me a 35, as my Prey Melee came out one tick late. We then traded bolts, with me getting the upper hand, when I decided to go in for a DDS spec. The problem being, I had decided to eat a shark previously, delaying my melee attack, giving him plenty of time to turn on Protect from Melee. He then froze me and bolted me a 22. When I put on my crossbow and bolted into his Prey range using Piety to hit a 0. He then got a max hit on me with his bolt through my Prey range, putting me at 6 health. I started spam clicking shark, completely ignoring my Sarah Brew as he continued to Ice Barrage me. We then traded bolts, with me getting the upper hand again, but seeing as I was on low hit points I needed to eat more sharks to catch up. I then put on my whip to go in to attack him, only to realize that I was still frozen for 3 more seconds. Still neglecting to use the magic attack style, I put back on my Rune Crossbow so I could hit him at range, where I proceeded to do 0 damage to him because he was in his full tank gear and praying range. At this point I was unfrozen, so I went in for the most delayed whip hit of all time. I then hit a 0 on his Prey Melee. He splashed to freeze. I then hit another 0 on his Mystic Robe top and Prey range, where he proceeded to bolt me a 29. Finally, 2 minutes and 52 seconds into the fight, I decided to put on my magic gear for the first time, only to click my spell too slowly and staff bash him an 8. I then turned around to give him the prime opportunity to hit me in the back on my robes and Prey Melee, finishing me off with a 14. He then ends this interaction by giving me the most patronizing GF of all time. In order to buy the Lava Staff upgrade ornament kit thing, you need 13 LMS points, I believe. I don't even know where it is here, but yeah, there it is, Lava Staff upgrade kit, and you can see that I got 0 points from that game because I didn't kill anybody or live past whatever point, so yeah. I decided that I was just going to put in some clips of some of my kills and some of my deaths into the video, Originally, I was going to put in a lot more sort of longer form clips of some fights and whatnot, but realistically, it's just too long. This video is already long enough, and I think that, you know, you get the gist of it. I'm bad at PKing. You had my analysis. I'll just put in some kills, some deaths, over top of probably this commentary, and yeah. I ended up having a lot of fun with this task. Like I said, I have not really PK'd ever in RuneScape. One time I made like a 1 defense, 50 attack pure that I did a little bit of PKing on, but nothing ever like this. So it was kind of fun to mess around and figure out what's going on. Now, that's not saying I look forward to the next task, but yeah. I had my moments. I got to the point where I felt like I wasn't completely lost PKing. Now, again, I'm not good. I don't think I ever got 2 kills in a single game, but yeah, it was fun. It's also a little bit unfortunate that literally the day after I finished my LMS task is when the world switched to have a North American competitive LMS world. And a lot of the times when I was PKing, you know, I could feel the lag. Yeah, even in my analysis, you can tell everything that I was like 1 tick late on. I might have actually gone in time. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. Nothing I could do about it at the time unless I just wanted to wait. But hopefully next time I get an LMS task, it will be a North American world. Or maybe I'll just wait for one. I don't know. Well, don't care. Got my points. Let's leave. Where is it? Lava Staff upgrade kit. Confirm. There we go. I am not necessarily looking forward to coming back here because I'm bad, but we did it. So I'm gonna mark that down as complete on my spreadsheet, and then go to the temporary one, complete it there, and complete it there, and we're gonna roll another medium. Gem bag. Oh, okay, we'll see. The gem bag's actually just gold nuggets at Motherlode Mine. So yeah, I can go get 100 gold nuggets. I think I already even have some, so that's totally fine. And I can start editing this video while I mine. Perfect. Funny enough, I actually get to use my Celestial Ring here for the mining boost, so that's kind of nice. Yeah, just started editing a bit and doing the Motherlode Mine things. I think I'm at like 40 gold nuggets-ish, so yeah, we'll be doing this. Well, this is going to be it for me for today. I didn't really get that much editing done, to be honest. I got distracted with some other things, but we still got a ways to go. 54 golden nuggets, so we're just over halfway, and I'll continue tomorrow. It's the next day, and I've been mining for about 6 hours since 10 a.m. It's now 4 p.m., so I've been putting in some good work here. I am almost done. And just been playing other games and mining AFK the whole time, so yeah. Let you know when I'm done. I need 2 more gold nuggets for 100 to buy the gym sack, so hopefully I get it right here. Nice. We can go and buy the gym sack bag thing, whatever. Got my 100 nuggies, gonna trade Prospector Percy and buy myself 1 gem bag. Yay! And if we go on over to the spreadsheet, mark that down as complete on my spreadsheet and complete it on the temporary one. Go ahead and generate a new one. I think I'll do one more task for this video, so let's see what we're doing. Arty medium. Well, I haven't done the Arty easy yet, but I guess I'll do both, and that's great because I need an Arty cloak. Thank you. This is perfect. For anyone that doesn't know already, the Arty Easy Diary gives you the Arty Cloak 1, which is one of the few Easy Diary rewards that gives unlimited teleports to the place. Most of them have like 1 or 3 teleports per day, and it's right next to a monastery, the Arty Monastery, obviously, which is perfect for restoring prayer. It's right beside a fairy ring, so once I do Fairy Tale Part 1, and halfway do, you know, up to the fairy rings in part 2, I can use that, and lets me get 200 death runes when I trade in my cats, and gives me increased chance to steal from the stalls in Arty. Why would it do that? Whatever. Anyway, the easy diary is great, and now I get to do both the easy and the medium. The medium, not really sure if anything's useful. I guess 10% increased chance to pickpocket in Arty is good for Arty Knights. And yeah, that's about it. But I guess you get teleports to the Arty farm patch, which is nice when I go back doing farm runs. So Arty medium is great. Unfortunately, if I go to the requirements for the Arty medium diary, you can see there's a lot. So this might take me a while. I'm hoping it won't take me too long though. First skill requirement that I noticed is 39 agility, so I'm just going to go and do some laps at the Varrock course while I sort of plan out what I want to do going forward for the rest of the requirements. As I'm sitting here doing my agility training, I actually remembered to take a clip of me saying something along the lines of, you should look if you're subscribed, and if you're not subscribed, you should subscribe, because it's cool, and the number goes up, and I feel better about myself. And if you want to do a little bit more, you could leave a like or a comment. I'm still doing tile comments if you want to leave a label and a location for a tile, and I'll put that in the game. Yeah, really helps, thanks. Oh, I got 40 agility and I wasn't recording, but we're done. And I'm just now remembering I only needed 39, but okay, I did 40. Next requirement I'm going to go for is 49 crafting. I believe this is for one of the quests or something. I don't know. It says I need it on the wiki. I trust them. I'm going to start by cutting all my gems and making that into some jewelry with the gold that I got. And I don't know what I'm going to do next. We'll figure it out. I used all of the gems that I had, made the useful jewelry from them, so games necklaces, rings of dueling, and I made some ruby necklaces for once I get the dig site pendants unlocked. And 43 crafting. Oh yeah, and then I turned the rest of the gold bars that I had into gold bracelets. I still have a few left, but I'm going to save them for jewelry in the future. For now, I need to come up with a new crafting method, because I'm out of gold and I'm out of gems. So I don't really know. I haven't figured that out yet. Might just go to bed. So I decided that I'm going to do molten glass at the charter ships. And to do that, you do slowly lose money. And I don't have a lot of money right now. So I'm alching all of the gold bracelets that I just made. Stealing nature runes as I do it because I didn't have enough. And I should have plenty of money to go over and do the glass afterwards. Unfortunately, I don't have lunars unlocked, so I don't have super glass make, but I can still buy it and then go take it to the furnace and then smelt it, and then yeah, that's the plan. So I didn't do any math when I was buying my sand for my molten glass. I just sort of bought it until I felt like it was enough, and I just hit 46 crafting, which is exactly what I was trying to do before I actually started blowing them, so I can make the glass orbs. And I think that I'm just really good at randomly guessing. So I'm hoping that this will be plenty to get me to 49. Okay, there we go. I got up to 50 crafting. I wanted to get 50 so that I could make a ruby amulet and then turn into a strength amulet because I don't have an offensive amulet. Yeah, I haven't figured out what I'm going to do next. I'll go do that. Unfortunately, OBS broke, so I don't have any commentary for these clips, but I decided to get 25 range for Underground Pass when I want to do that. First, I needed to do Biohazard, which I did, and then I decided that I wanted to do the Arty Easy Diary first, that way I'd have the Arty Cloak if I needed to teleport back. And I already had all the items and requirements for it, so I just went and did it. So this is where I'm going to end this video. Now, I know that I wanted to get the medium diary done, but I don't have the time. I am going on a family vacation for a week in a couple days, and I wanted to get this video out beforehand because I don't want to go like 10 days without posting. I'm already going to have to go, well, I'm probably going to have to go in 10 days because I won't be able to record any content while I'm on vacation. But I need to get this video edited and posted, so I just don't have enough time. Gonna end the video here. I'm just going to do some cooking while I edit the video, and yeah, I know it's unfortunate, but it's just the way that it is. And we'll finish the Arty Medium Diary first thing in the next video, and then go back to the easy tasks. And I also just found out that the last, like, 6 clips that I recorded, OBS broke and changed my audio input, and so my mic wasn't recording, so now I have to do post-commentary for that. I apologize, but yeah, that's just the way that it is. I think that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video.